get you the very latest on one of our leading stories. Community members in Dlamini in Soweto have joined emergency services in searching for 6-year-old Khayalethu Magadla. He fell into an open manhole as he was playing with friends last week Sunday. Malungelo Booi is live for us in Dlamini, and he joins us for the very latest. This as rescue teams, Malungelo, prepare themselves to actually conduct this operation. You spoke to Robert Mulaudzi earlier on, and he told you about this camera that they're able to launch into the manhole that gives you a 360 view, if you will, of what is happening underground.
That's right, Duduzile. In fact, you can see some of the members of the emergency services already. They are assembling some of the weaponry that they will be, or the tools, I should say, pardon me, that they will be using in order to continue with the search of little Khayalethu Magadla, who fell into an open manhole, as you rightfully indicated, last Sunday already. Today marks a 6th day, really, of this search and rescue operation. And, of course, emergency officials not giving up at all, because an assurance was given by authorities, Duduzile, that everything possible will be done to make sure that this little boy is found, dead or alive. I was talking to Robert Mulaudzi earlier on, and he was saying that they have been in conversation with the family, in fact, explaining to them that the likelihood of finding this young man alive is 0 at this point in time. So I also wanted to sort of like see the kind of, teams that are here. You'll see that there's search and rescue team that from the police K9 unit, and, these are police dogs as well. And there's also the aquatic rescue unit from the Johannesburg emergency services. Those are people, Duduzile, that usually go and deal with water situation when search for people in rivers and in sewage drains, like in this particular situation that we find ourselves in. But I also just want you to see something, Duduzile, that I saw. There's a manhole that authorities have already, or these officials have already opened, and that this is where they'll be putting in one of the cameras as they search for little Khayalethu Magadla. And it was opened, in fact, this morning. You can actually see there's water really that's running through here. Okay, Morena is here. You can see now, here's this manhole, one of the manholes that camera you spoke about, will go under here and look and search for little Khayalethu Magadla. And there's about 8 manholes, Duduzile, in this particular line, we are told. And these officials will be searching each and every one of them. Now, if you look at the distance between these manholes, I mean, it's about it's less than 200 meters. So if you count all of those manholes, then the distance that they'll be covering, I would say it's less than about 3 kilometers or so. Of course, my calculations could be wrong, but authorities saying that they will be here till later today in searching for little Khayalethu Magadla.
It's not just the police that are searching for him, it is community members. You spoke to some men who have joined the search from the community. As you show us that manhole, they said something rather curious, that he fell in, or some of the children that he was playing with witnessed him fall in, but he also came back up and then went down again.
Yeah, that's right, Duduzile. In fact, community members are saying that what they were told by the children who saw this incident is that little Khayalethu fell into the manhole, right? Because of the water, because the water was gushing fast with heavy speed, he then came up and then disappeared into the stream, into the manhole, and he was never seen. But residents are also now saying, Duduzile, they would want officials or the emergency personnel to also just search along, the Klip River. And that's what some community members were actually saying, were doing when we got here. They were searching along the Klip River, saying that they don't only want to, rely on officials searching on this sewer line altogether. They also just want to be sure that, this young man did not actually get out along the river. But authorities are really convinced, though, if Khayalethu fell into a manhole, he will actually be found along this path of this manhole.
Malungelo Booi, thank you very much. As the search continues, we'll touch base with you throughout the course of the morning. It's been 6 days since Khayalethu Magadla fell into that manhole, and the search and rescue efforts are ongoing, as Malungelo Booi has shown us throughout the course of this morning.